Oh, perfect. Wow, look at that. Oh, Leah, that's great. This is the first shot to fight cancer. And our honorary starter this morning is an incredibly special young lady from right down the road here in Upper Arlington. And before I tell you her story, please join me in welcoming Alea Ramsey.
Yeah, she was by far the most outgoing of our 4 children, and she just really loved anything electronic. So she loved robotics. She actually did some basic programming and coding, but on the other side, she does a lot of art, and then she was a dancer. So for several years since she was little, she's been doing ballet and tap and jazz, and that's really been one of her main passions. And so she would just start to have some pain kind of right after she got home from dance. And so we'd look at it, there was no swellings, there was nothing visible that you could see. So we would ice it occasionally or give her some Tylenol or something like that, and it would go away. And so we literally didn't think too much of it, maybe just too much repetitive stress maybe from dance.
The time I knew something was wrong is a day before I was diagnosed was going to be my dance class. And for the first time in 13 years, I said, I can't dance. And that kind of startled my mom because she was like, what? And that's when we went to figure out what was going on.
And the doctors ordered an x-ray, thought maybe it was a ligament issue in her leg. And the x-ray came back. It wasn't a ligament. It was tumors. And it was found in the bones of her left leg and also in her lungs.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was devastating for us as parents. We always want to do anything we can to protect our children, and we obviously would both have rather been us laying there instead of her. But once we kind of came to grips with that reality, then obviously the hard work came into play once we got the worst of the news and got that behind us.
What was one of the harder parts?
Probably losing dance, because dance is basically my stress reliever, and that was probably the most stressful time in my life. And if I didn't have dance, I was a mess, basically, until I found the music therapy program. Then I was like kind of eased back into it. Different therapists come and they just like do anything from singing or my therapist taught me how to play the ukulele, which I'm okay at. It's really helped a lot. I think that's one of the main reasons why I kept fighting, because seeing Sarah, a music therapist, was probably the one thing that kept me going every time I had to go in for chemo or surgery.
Just 2 months ago, the Ramsey family met this friend that they had all been waiting a year to meet. The friend is an imaginary friend named Ned. Ned stands for No Evidence of Disease, and she stands here today in remission.
I was very emotional, I guess. I couldn't believe that I actually did it. From going to all of the chemo surgeries, I didn't think I would ever make it. I didn't think I was strong enough to do that.
Leah, when the hospital came and told us about your story, we were truly amazed and inspired. So on the behalf of Nationwide and all of our associates, we want to present to you a check for $10,000 for a college scholarship, for all you've done to inspire us, but more importantly, all you do to inspire kids that come through Nationwide Children's Hospital each and every year. So congratulations, Alea. We're really proud of all your efforts.
Getting that scholarship was mind-blowing. I couldn't have thought that was even going to happen. I hope to use it to just try hard and use it to get into a good college for biomedical engineering.
And Leah's dreamed of being a biomedical engineer, and she literally, I know it might sound crazy, but before this said she wanted to figure out a way to make better prosthetics for children who needed them. So this will go a tremendous way.
So with that, everyone, it's time to make this tournament official. It's our honor, it's our distinct pleasure to call to the first tee at the 2019 Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. From Upper Arlington, Ohio, Alea Ramsey.
shit. I saw you hit that shot on the first hole, huh? Pretty, that was pretty cool to hear your story.
Thank you.
Really nice to meet you. Really glad you're doing well.
Well, he knows what you've gone through because
My wife's been going through stuff the last couple of years, and we're doing really well now. She's on a mission as well, but it's been a tough road. I know you know all about it, but really happy to see you out here, and that was really cool to watch. And good to hope you enjoyed it, and it's really cool to see you doing great.